Good morning and welcome to the Crawford County Board of Commissioners meeting for October 26th. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance with Commissioner Wiederspan.
All right.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I need approval of the minutes from the full session on October 12th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Zoff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
I approve of the minutes from the work session on October 19th, 2022.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Zoff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Uh,
Henry.
Yes. And I approve the payment of bills in the amount of $2,805,427.89 for the period ending October 25th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Zoff.
Aye.
There were no executive sessions. Any public comment? No public comment. We'll start with the Crawford County Correctional Facility.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Jack.
Morning.
Morning, Jack.
This morning, I'm looking to ratify the payment of, in the amount of $1,097 to the Wilkins Company for repairs of an outside camera, CCTV tilt pan zoom camera.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second with a question.
Properly moved and seconded. There's some discussion.
And I forget, did the amount change just a little bit?
It did. It,
From work session.
I had two invoices that didn't
Okay.
add up to the correct amount.
Okay, good, thanks.
Any other discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Zoff.
Aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
thanks, Jack.
Crawford County Courts.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Heidi.
We're seeking approval to purchase 2023 file folders for the MDJ Titusville office from Avail Filing System. That's $2,314.40.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Zoff.
Aye,
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you. Crawford County Treasurer.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
morning,
Christine.
Christine.
I'm here to ask you to ratify the transfer of ARPA number 1 funds from Erie Bank. It's a matured 3-month CD, and I need it to be moved to the general fund for revenue replacement. The amount of the CD was $1,003,021.61.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Zoff.
Aye.
And the second is to approve the resolution requiring tax collectors to waive additional charges for county real estate taxes under certain circumstances. This is a new requirement of Act 57 of 2022. Keith Button prepared the resolution. I don't know if he wants to say any more about it or not.
Yeah, so the legislature passed a law, amendments to the local tax collection law, requiring local taxing districts to pass either an ordinance or a resolution allowing or requiring tax collectors to waive usually interest and penalties that would accrue as long as the taxpayer fills out an application and signs an attestation that they never received notice of the tax bill, and they attach a copy of their deed indicating that the property was transferred to them within the previous year. And those forms will be available at the treasurer's office once they've been provided by DCED.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Zoff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christine.
Thank you.
The Care Center.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning,
Tanya.
Tanya.
Request to ratify the invoice with Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company. This is for the annual generator load bank test and subsequent required repairs at $1,694.36.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Zoff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Request to ratify the invoice with Environmental Service Laboratories for the annual Legionella test at $573.75.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Zoff.
Aye.
Request to approve the contract with Post-Acute Analytics, Inc., or ANA. This is for proprietary care transition payer management software. There's no fees associated with the contract.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Zoff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
And request to approve the invoice from Abco Fire Protection for payment in the amount of $693.22.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sheriff Dave Powers.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Dave.
Morning, Dave.
I have 3 items this morning. The first is to approve the Telluride County Suite Maintenance Agreement in the amount of $6,872.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
The second item is to approve purchase of a rapid scan 620 XR X-ray machine for the courthouse for the cost of $24,113. That money will be paid for by an ALPC grant.
So moved.
Second.
With comment.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion?
As I mentioned last week, we may also ask for approval to pay Rapiscan for the dismantling and removal of the current machine. We're still working out those details. Some of that may be covered by the additional amount of the grant, and the rest would be looking for general funds to pay for.
Okay.
So, thanks
Any
to
other-
both the courts and Dave for your work on that.
Thank
Any
you.
other discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
And lastly, I'd like to approve the purchase of a Dell Optiplex 7000 computer to replace the underpowered observation unit. The cost of this computer is $1,362.11. This replacement was recommended by IT to fix the numerous problems we've been having with the unit we have.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Public safety, I'll be handling this for Greg. He is at the Northern Tier meeting in Elk County today. Under 12A is to approve the naming of Alan Clark, County EMA Coordinator, as the authorized agent for the participation in a hazard mitigation plan update project on behalf of Crawford County. This will allow for a grant to be received in the amount of $105,000, which will cover all costs associated with the process.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
12B is to approve the payment of $700 to the National Emergency Number Association for the 2023 dues for the DPS staff.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
12C is to approve the payment of $6,000 to LSSE Civil Engineers for oversight of the construction bidding process for the access road at the Greaser Road Tower project. This will be funded with allocated ARPA funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. 12D is to approve the purchase of a backup generator and transfer switch for the Greaser Road Tower project from Palco Corporation at a cost of $13,952. This will be funded with allocated ARPA funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
12E is to approve the purchase of a backup generator and transfer switch for the Sugar Lake Tower project from the Palco Corporation at a cost of $13,952. This will be funded with allocated ARPA funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you. Maintenance?
Morning, Mark.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoices for the courthouse remodeling project, the HVAC project for $1,555.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to pay an invoice to Rave Environmental Systems. This is for a service call to the Renewed Life Haven for a blown hot water line for $2,761.73. This will be paid for by Human Services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Asking to ratify approval to hire Shingle Decker Welding. This is to replace the deck on bridge number 11 Plank Road for $18,767.20. This will be paid for with liquid fuels money.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Asking to ratify the approval for this resolution for Francis Wiederspan, Vice Chairman, to have signing authority involving Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Ask and ratify approval to pay Scott Electric $7,503.61. This is for electrical supplies during the fair and will be reimbursed by the Fair Board.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Crawford County Planning.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Zachary.
Morning, Zach.
Zach.
First item this morning, seeking approval to pay an application payment number 2 to AMP Electric in the amount of $5,000 for Vernon Township's municipal building improvements. This is paid for out of Vernon Township's fiscal year 2019 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval of payment for application number 4 from Dynasty Construction Unlimited, Inc. in the amount of $15,983.10 for Vernon Township's municipal building improvements. Again, paid for out of fiscal year 2019 CDBG program for Vernon Township.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Next, we're seeking approval for payment of application payment number 5 for Dynasty Construction Unlimited, Inc. in the amount of $12,070.99 for Vernon Township's municipal building improvements. This is again paid for out of fiscal year 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Next, we're asking for approval to pay invoice number 360728 from Venango Newspapers in the amount of $570.30. This is a publication of an RFP for the city of Titusville regarding their church-run flood mitigation plan. It's paid for out of the city of Titusville's fiscal year 2021 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
We're asking for a renewal of the Adobe Creative Cloud subscription for the planning office in the amount of $599.98 for one of our staff members. The amount is paid for through the general funds and is budgeted.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Next, we're asking to ratify a radio campaign contract with Forever Media in the amount of $2,400 for Crawford County's fair housing activity for fiscal year 2022. This is paid for out of Crawford County's CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Next, we're asking for approval of pay invoice number 77256 from the Meadville Tribune, the amount of $207 for publication of the RFP for the City of Titusville's church-run flood mitigation plan. Again, that is paid for out of fiscal year 2021 for the City of Titusville.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Next, we're asking to pay invoice number 77113 from the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $374.25. This is for the second public hearing notification for the county CDBG program. It is paid for out of the county's CDBG 2019 admin year.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And finally, we're seeking approval of a petition for tax assistance pursuant to the Local Revitalization Tax Assistance Act for a new building at 17186 Park Avenue Extension, Sagertown, PA.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Commissioner.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Zachary.
Human Services. You may start moving up in the agenda.
I think she should.
Yeah, we should give her a higher spot.
Good morning.
Morning, Sue.
I'm seeking to ratify payment to the Center for Family Services for the delivery of ERAP2 services through 9/30/2022, totaling $43,930.46 with no cost to the county, all paid with ERAP2 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval of the purchase requisition to Leonard's Auto Service for repairs to car number 16, which were required in order for it to pass inspection. The total cost is $3,175.21. The cost to the county is $613.37.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Seeking approval of the purchase requisition to Media Displays for 1 year of advertising on the digital board at the YMCA in Titusville. The display will include what services we offer and contact information, as well as information on employment opportunities. The total cost is $458. The cost to the county is $70.35.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue.
Finance.
Good morning.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Stephanie.
For your approval, I have invoices totaling $4,209.35. These were detailed at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Human Resources.
Morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Morning,
Brittany.
Morning, Brittany.
I'm requesting to approve the payment of the Campbell, Durant, and Beatty invoice number 74600 in the amount of $7,144.05 for Special Labor Council.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
There is a paper for the new hires and transfers in your packet. I entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion we approve the request of new hires and employee transfers detailed in our packet today.
I will second that.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Okay, just for information and updates, the next work session is November 2nd, and as a reminder, the next full meeting will be on Thursday, November 10th, due to the election being that week and giving the commissioners 1 day of reprieve afterwards. So that's the best way you can do. Commissioner comments, Commissioner Soft.
Thank you. Just a couple of voters' comments. Obviously, Election Day is Tuesday, November 8th. We have so far sent out over 6,000 requests for absentee and mail-in ballots, of which a little over 4,000 have been returned so far, so I'm pleased with those numbers. A reminder that Tuesday, November the 1st, is the last day to apply for a mail-in or absentee ballot by 5 p.m. that day. We continue to receive these applications that special interest groups have sent to people, and people continue to write nice, nasty notes to us and asking us not to send them these forms, and just a reminder that we don't. If you really want to get off the mailing list for these organizations, then you need to notify those organizations to have your name removed from their list. These do not come from the county, so please don't send them back to the county because we have no control over them. Other than that, just a reminder that pretty much countywide, not everywhere, but countywide tomorrow night is trick or treat. So if you're out and about, be careful. There's going to be a lot of activity. I know some municipalities do it actually on Halloween evening, which is Monday, but I think the majority of Crawford County municipalities have it on the Thursday night. So just be careful out there.
Okay,
That's all I have.
Commissioner Weiderspan.
Yeah, I'd just like to welcome a guest we have with us this morning. We have Daniel Button with us. He's a student from Cache that's got some interest in government. And he's going to shadow the commissioners today and get a little taste of maybe what county government might be like. So we'll try not to bore him to death with all the budget meetings, but I'm glad he's able to come along, and glad to have him.
Great. The only thing I'd like to say is that Francis and I were able to attend a dinner last night with the Center for Family Services. I also attended a meeting with CHAPS and their Candlelight Vigil last week. I would tell you that the Social Services Network in Crawford County is nothing short of amazing. And if you ever get a chance to hear the stories of the folks that have gone through the CFS programs, I think it's life altering for them. And I think if you would, we would all be humbled to realize some of the challenges that those folks face. And just a reminder that, not everybody in Crawford County has it easy as you think they do. And so I applaud CHAPS, I applaud Women's Services, I applaud CFS and every other social service agency we have, and our own Human Services Board, because they're a main catalyst and part of those groups. And I will say, Sue, that everything I've been to, they've always talked about how important Crawford County Human Services is to all those social services. And so I think that's important, and I'm proud of you guys, and I'm proud of what we have here, because lately, if you haven't noticed, there's been people having some little extra help, and they need some additional support. So we're glad you're there, and we're glad those agencies are there, so.
Amen.
Any other business to be brought before the board? Entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you. Did you? I got two.
Oh.
Did you guys get?
I think I do. Yeah. You ready, Ellie? I'd like to bring the salary board meeting to order for October 26, 2022, and approval of minutes from the October 12th meeting.
So moved.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There are 3 executive sessions, October 17th for planning, October 17th for district justice Meadville, and October 19th for domestic relations. Now some motions before the board.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hire of Lauren Smith, per diem correctional officer, adding to the list effective 10/24/2022 at $15 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. The Care Center.
Request to ratify the amendment to the Crawford County Care Center standby RN pay policy to include registered nurse assessment coordinator staff per the attached policy effective 8/1/22.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion?
I just have a real quick question. This basically puts them on call, is what it's doing. Okay, so it's requiring them to be available for certain.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to set the rate for the new hire, Courtney Sterling, full-time receptionist, replacing Hannah Ward, effective 10/27/22 at a rate of $14.50 per hour.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And request to set the rate for the rehire of Amanda King, full-time clinical case manager, replacing Desiree Corey, effective 11/7/22 at $52,000 per year.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Domestic relations? Morning, Heidi.
Good morning.
Morning, Heidi.
Again. We're seeking to ratify the rate for the transfer of Cheney Coyle, full-time program manager, transferring from child support caseworker 2, replacing Carla Salowitz, effective 10/10/2022, at a rate of $43,000 per year.
So moved.
Second.
So salary though, right? It's salary, not a rate. Yeah, okay. I just want to make that clarification.
Properly moved and seconded with the salary adjustment, I assume. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any other business to be brought before the salary board? Not, I would, oh, you there? You have one?
It's not on the list, but it's on the hires.
We're okay?
Thank you.
Way to check on us, though. Way to check on us, Sue, that's good.
Thank you.
Any other
Commissioner,
business?
I have one more question.
Yes.
That last one that we just voted on, it's $43,000 per year. It does not get a raise. Do we need to have that stated? Because there's not going to be a raise at the first year on that one. Do we state those typically? Because we had another one that we did, and that's why I'm questioning it.
Yeah, I think we,
That was what we talked about.
that's definitely what was discussed, and we've probably done it both ways.
Okay.
We probably should make it a part of this if in fact so there's no confusion going forward, and anybody looking back from now. If,
noted on the new hire sheet, the bottom, like there's a comment section?
that I don't know,
Sometimes I would do that one, I don't know if she did.
right.
It was not noted.
So that was definitely what was discussed.
Yeah.
So we probably should recirculate that and add that addendum to it, and everybody sign it, so that
Okay.
we're all aware of it.
That'll work. I just
and-
wasn't sure, because we've done it
Yep,
both ways,
you're
like
right.
you said, and I
You're
thought I
right.
should just
You're right.
mention it.
And Keith, in light of that, would it be, do we have the option, or do we need to ratify that at our next salary board meeting, because we've already voted on this, to include that as an addendum, a correction, or is it something we can handle now?
We're gonna be circulating that for everybody's signature between now and then.
Let's wait.
I would probably
Okay.
bring it up in the next meeting.
Okay.
Okay, as a clarification or as an addendum or something? Okay, good, thank you.
Very good.
Good point.
Thanks.
I mean, I think I've asked for 3 years if they had business, and this is the first time there's been 2 other businesses. So, any other business for the salary board?
Yeah, I have some.
Okay,
No,
great.
I don't. Just kidding.
Motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I'd like to bring the retirement board meeting to order for October 26, 2022. Start with the approval of minutes of the October 12th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There were no executive sessions, and we're ready for Eugene.
Okay, I make the motion for Isaiah Gillette, formerly of the Correctional Facility, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 2/28/2022, last date paid in interest through 10/5/22.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any other business to bring before the retirement board? If not, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you.